Hi everyone. So last time when I tried um, uploading, I uploaded this, quoted some video. It was the audio was not good, so I'm trying to re-upload it again. Hopefully this time audio will be better. Okay, so how we do a weighted sum search? Uh, so first thing, when you will come to this website, make sure this is that path of excel to trading website, and make sure that you are not having this equivalent or relative things. You just select directly the item or the currency based on which you want to do the trade. That's the first thing, and always try to have maximum or minimum set based on your budget, so that it will filter out lot of thing. It will not give so many results. So that's the basic thing that I would suggest you guys to do. Okay, so now let's say I want to search a ring which have resistance. Okay, I need all the resistance in a ring. So I will search like this, then I will make it as rare. um, Maybe I'm giving some values, or you, I don't know what is the maximum minimum value can have, and I'm giving by like my price maximum is 15 exalt. So let's say it will give me my some value output, and based on that, uh, now how will I know that out of that 15 exalt I can get one of the best ring as much as possible? Because if you, with this result, you can sort on either one of the modifiers. Okay, so I can either sort based on fire resistance. So now it will show me the highest fire resistance, but it will show these other two cold resistance and lightning resistance. But how will I make sure that these two are also good? Okay, there is no way you can do it from here. You can only sort it based on one attribute. So what weighted sum let us do is sort a item based on combination of multiple attributes or multiple modifiers. So let's give an example. Okay, so here is the example. Let's say you have searched for a ring with all the lightning, fire, and cold resistance, and later there are this many rings are available all total in the market. Just for example, now it is showing like 1000 some result you are getting in the um, trade site, but let's say these are it is showing. So now when I will see here, I can sort it based on only one modifier. So either I can sort it based on fire or lightning or cold. Now when I will sort it based on lightning resistance, this ring and this ring will come in the top. Okay, but out of these two, how will I make sure I am getting this ring in the top, not this ring? Because why I want this ring is, if you see this ring have 45 lightning resistance, but my fire resistance is 15 and my cold resistance is 21. So I am getting more fire and cold resistance with same 15 exalt or maybe whatever value, but this item I am getting 10 and 20 less resistance. So how to make sure that, so the weighted sum will basically make you help you to give this ring on the top and this ring below that, rather than picking it up randomly. So why, how it will do it is, so when you go to the trade filter, you give weighted sum, you select weighted sum here. You can select v2 also, it doesn't matter. So you give, and you give equal weightage to everyone. Because why you are giving equal weightage? Because you want a ring to have all the three resistance. You are not bothered about which resistance you want more or anything. Then you give equal number. This value doesn't matter, and this value doesn't affect the actual values in the ring modifier. This is just for your filter. Okay, so when I'm giving this, what if you see here in the uh, result, I am getting this something. Now I can filter based on sum. So what this sum is doing is basically, it is in this ring there are two resistance, 40 and 39. So it is summing up all the three resistance and giving me the highest sum possible. So if you see from my example, So what it is showing you, rather than sorting based on each single attribute, it is helping you to sort based on mm, sum of the all the three resistance. So now you can sort it based on this. So now for um, my criteria, this is my best item because it is having the highest value of all the three combined. Okay, so this is where your weighted sum really comes in help you when you don't know what you want, but you want to get the most I mean best item out of those budget what you have. Okay, so now let's say I want a ring, but I care more about the lighting resistance. And I also want cold and fire, but I need more lighting resistance. So what I do is, instead of 111, I will change my lightning resistance. Any value you can give, it doesn't matter, but any value but that value should be greater than other two resistance, because you want to give priority to the search, the lighting resistance. So let's say I'm giving 10 here. So now what it will do basically is, it will multiply all the actual lighting resistance value. So let's go to the example again. So now what it will do, so what it will, this sum will now be calculated as lighting resistance into 10. All the ring will now show lighting resistance into 10. Okay, so now suddenly, instead of this ring, this is my best ring. Why? Because I am giving lighting resistance as more priority, and also other two resistance is much better than this ring, or all other ring. Okay, I don't care, I mean the output will not care whether this have better fire resistance or better cold resistance, because I am giving more priority to the lightning resistance. Okay, so that's the way. So what you do, like if I do a search here, um, so now if you see, all my items will have, so I have given lightning as 10, so all my items will have the highest lightning resistance. Then if other two resistance are good, it will show you, but it will always give priority to the lightning resistance. So this way you can play around it. It's really helpful when you are looking for a, when you have very low budget and you are trying to look for a best gear, rather than best one single modifier. Okay, if you want a single modifier, what you can do is, you can add another stat group which you are sure that you want in the ring. Let's say I am sure that I want maximum life in my ring. Okay, so what I will do, I will add a maximum life and I will make it 80. So now what it will do is, along with this separate weighted sum search, my all my ring will have 80 minimum life. Okay, then, so now this 80 minimum life will not affect my sum total, because this sum is grouped under weighted sum. This is a AND group. So this is how you can sort based on your, and do a search. It will really helpful. Just get used to it. It will take some time to understand and slowly figure out. You have to go change some values and here and there, and you can readjust your priority, like you are giving first priority to this resistance, then second priority to this resistance, then third priority to this one. So the actual number doesn't matter here, it's just mm, the comparison, like this should be higher than this if you want lighting resistance to be more priority than fire resistance. And this is also not the actual resistance value in the ring. It is basically, what it will do, it will multiply whatever you are giving here with the actual resistance, and it will create a sum filter or sort option, which you can sort it based on that. And here also you can filter. So let's say now you don't want to, I'm getting 10,000 plus matches. Now I don't want to want a very higher sum. So what I will do is, I will weighted sum minimum 500, let's say. So that means now what it will do, any sum value below 500, it will just filter those things out. Now you will have much less. So this is all having minimum 500 plus sum. So So that's how you can also give the filter here. All right. Yeah, hopefully this explains better. Thank you everyone.